everyone, welcome back to Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Last time we started the search to find Dandelion, which I kind of didn't want to do, but I feel like I wanted to find Taller, so I had to progress the main story in order to do that.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
So yeah, today we are still just going to be going around, playing Gwent, especially with that one guy that I lost to twice. We're gonna do that. But I think we're gonna do some of the main story too. Wait, I thought I went back with them last time and I saved.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Oh yeah, I also took part in the horse race.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
I always wonder if those are the Blue Mountains.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
My Greta came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happening in some house.
Your Greta's got the imagination of a drunk troubadour. She never lies about serious matters.
Locked. Oh yeah, we gotta fight this guy. But I will do that later.
I've heard ballads about you. And that sorcerer.
Have you heard? The witch hunters have burnt Aramis at the stake.
Now what harm did that poor eccentric do? He only divided your cheeks and practiced.
Cats are tearing up my carpet. I know, right? He looks so, like, sleek, yet professional.
Excuse
How
me.
are you doing today?
I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt, I know you. Fine. If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to. Children,
Sadly, the Ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honored to welcome a Witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
But...
Yeah, this is grand.
You shan't disappoint them, will you? So, who would like to ask the first question?
Me. What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
Witchers are what? What does that mean?
How old are you again?
9. 8.
In that case, wait a few years and I'll tell you.
Children, what's the meaning of this? Next question.
Yeah, Geralt.
Is it true witches kill kings?
Oh no! Guy! Damn, 35 hours? Oh. But you got this, okay? You got this. It is just a temporary situation. Yeah, that sounds like it hurts my brain. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, 85% is still, like, huge, you know? As opposed to, like, someone who, like, procrastinates or gets distracted easily. Got a lot done, you know? Ooh, okay, what should I tell them?
No, it's not true.
He's a liar. He ain't a liar. Witches don't lie.
They can lie because they're not knights. When you gotta kill a dragon, you summon a knight. But if there's a zoogling in the trash heap, the knight won't want to go, so you gotta call a witcher. Enough!
He's
That
such a
is
little
all
shit.
for today. Gather your things and I shall see you in the morning.
Yeah!
Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came.
I'd have rather had the Ratcatcher.
These kids are like, or that one kid is just an
Why
a-hole.
are you here?
I told you why I'm here.
Thanks. That was an ordeal. Think I'd rather face a swarm of neckers than a class of 10-year-olds.
The Ratcatcher had no objections.
Oh yeah? How's he feeling?
He's dead. Bubonic plague, it seems. I didn't want to upset the children. But you wish to speak of Dandelion?
What happened? What happened to the guy? Oh, he died.
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. He perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Damn. I wanted to look at mushrooms and chill. So, like, since you're an engineer, like, what type of math do you have to take again? You have to take algebra and calculus? Or is there, like, one more that you have to take? Yeah, I talked to you about this before, that the highest math class I ever took was real-world trigonometry, and I barely passed. Because the teacher wouldn't, like, teach us.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack!
Gee-haw!
Beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Whoa! Are you Ciri? How the hell did you teleport? Okay, so I would like to mention something that I kind of felt dumb about. So I was watching a video on the lore of Folka, who is a very important character in terms of The Witcher because she started her rebellion. It's believed either her or her half-sister are Ciri's ancestors. And, there's a part where Ciri, when she was a girl, she saw a vision of Folka in the flames. And one thing that confused me is that one of Ciri's ancestors had died of the Catriona Plague. But then, like, Ciri started the Catriona Plague. And I was just very, very confused. I'm just like, wait, that doesn't make any sense for, like, the timeline. But then I remember that Ciri has the Elder Blood and that she can time travel, and she probably did. Because Will pointed that out. Like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And hungry.
Innkeep. Ah. Oh god, calculus-based physics.
Life's a bitch.
Oh no, this is this is hurting my brain. Damn, hats off to you. Damn, I wish I was better at math. But it kind of seems like it hurts studying it for hours and hours upon end.
You're an artist? A sword swallower?
No, a witcher.
Never heard of that.
What did the cook make today?
But she doesn't have any cards. Give me everything!
In the mood for some diversion. A game of Gwent would be best.
Ooh, I got a siege tower. Yeah, so I'm in photography. I'm a photography major, so like you don't really have to do well, you do have to do thinking. Sorry, but you do have to, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's definitely not as hard as calculus, but like, I'm not saying art isn't hard, but I don't know what like other art classes are like. Painting, drawing, etc. I just know what photography is like. And for the most part, photography is like kind of easy, but I'm not sure if that's like just a community college thing. Because, hello Quo, how are you? I'm not saying art isn't hard. I'm saying photography at a community college is pretty easy. Which, I wasn't expecting that. I feel like going for photography at a university art class would be a lot more like they push you and they critique you, but so far, community college photography is like super easy. Ooh, I got a spy. Ooh. Oh, hello, Aquaman. New look for me. I was trying to do a split eyeshadow kind of look because I've been watching a lot of TikTok like transformations, and I really like the grunge girls who do like the split hair and then they do like the split eye look. Not sure if you can see it. Oh, thank you so much. Not sure if it picks up here, but okay, let's see. Yeah, Will saying he's gonna show me these hands, but he went to a university art class, which is more challenging. And my rugged charm. Yeah, that's true. Oh, you bitch. Sorry. Don't mean to cuss. And then it's probably gonna use the spy on me. Ooh, it's gonna use that spy on me. Interesting. Oh, and it's gonna use that spy. My cat is attacking my foot. So, both my cats are asleep right now, but, my cats don't really attack me, but they tend to attack Will when he's playing. Like, well, they tend to just like, I think, be playful or try to tell him that they're hungry, and then as a result, they just scratch his leg. You're such an a-hole! Ha! Still have more cards than you. See, I have two cats, you know? Well, I guess one is legally mine and the other is legally Will's. But Itty Bitty, who is like Will's cat, she's very sweet, she loves cuddles. I mean, she's been around me for like 10 years. So she's used to me, she doesn't really like, if I pick her up, she doesn't really thank you. Okay. Here's Itty Bitty. Hang on, let me get Itty Bitty. the head pats. The head pats are fine until I actually have to go find the cat. This is Itty Bitty. She's the old girl. Now I must give her head pat. Oh, girl. She's asleep, so I had to go wake her up. My god, she's so sleepy. Like, ah! Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to get her to show up on camera. The back leg. No, don't. God. Will? Okay, can you bring Onyx to me? He's on your lap. Will just likes to watch me lift Onyx, who's like 3 times as heavy as Itty Bitty is. God damn it. Okay. Onyx. Even more head pats. Okay. Ah! Onyx. Get what you pay for. I'm free. Okay, the cats are petted. Now it's time to play some Gwent. Or finish playing Gwent. Back what I missed. Aquaman, you missed so much. Itty Bitty got head pats. Onyx got head pats. That's about it. Onyx, what's the other one? The other one's Itty Bitty. She's a very tiny kitten. She's an old girl. Leo and Bandit? Ooh, I like those names. I think... Oh, hello! Grump... Okay, I keep saying Grump-free, but Grump-fee. Grump-fee. Okay, there's no R in the second half. I'm good. Just kind of chilling, trying a new eye look. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. But we're getting the head pats in. We're playing some Gwent. Hopefully we win. There was, so after we got done playing Shadow of the Colossus, we raided some guy named Refrey, Revery, and I had never heard of him, really. I just kind of like found him, and I thought his profile picture was really funny. He's a very funny person to watch. I recommend watching him. He was playing Gwent, and Will and I were just laughing. I think it's very good. I love Gwent. I actually have real world Gwent deck that's currently in my living room. I can't use Scorch, because then that'll affect me. Oh, well, thank you so much, Aquaman, for stopping by, and thank you so much for the follow. It was really, really good talking to you, and I hope you have a great day. Ooh, and a beautiful victory. So, I actually got it on Etsy, and if you're interested, from what I remember, it is around $120. So it does, I don't know, it is an investment, but you get the monster deck, the northern deck, Nilfgaard, Scoia'tael. You also got the Skellige deck, and these cards are very high quality. They're not like cheap paper, which is what I was afraid of. They're actually like a normal card deck. They feel normal. The prints aren't all messed up, which is another thing I was worried about. Yeah, they're very good. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so
My dad doesn't like elves very much.
So the only reason I got that Gwent deck is because my sister got it for my birthday. I didn't actually buy it myself because during the time that I really wanted to, I could not afford it. I could barely afford like shopping. So for my birthday, since, you know, she was working full-time and her rent wasn't that big, she's just like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna get something for my little sister.
Hear my prayer. What do you seek, pain giver? Double shows.
Welcome. What can I get the honourable gentleman? New Poo Lane.
Welcome,
I've not got
welcome.
a true pair, but they'll be the same size.
There we go. So, me and my sister are really, really close. And, I mean, she knows how much I love The Witcher. And so,
Show me what you got.
I'm a pretty open person when it comes to presents.
Something for everyone.
Or just things that I, like, really want. And usually if I, like, want something, I'll buy it myself. So when it comes around, like, Christmas or my birthday, it's actually, like, some people don't know what to get me just because if I, like, saw something that was interesting, I just, like, would get it. But I think by the time she, got me that Gwent card deck, it's when I was starting a new job, and I couldn't afford. I couldn't really afford anything. But yeah, that was definitely... What was my birthday? I think it was my 22nd birthday, so last year. Okay, you don't have a thing. $50 stamina. Do I have? Did I ever equip that? Okay, okay. Well, me and my... Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, so my big sister, we're like, we've always been like really close. We didn't have like, okay, how do I put this? We didn't have the most healthy home life. Our house was, I would consider, pretty toxic. So it's always been kind of like, we know that we have each other. You know, we know that we can rely on each other. But me and my brother do have a lot of things in common. A lot of things in common. Like, me and my brother are both more gamers than my sister is. My brother and I both watch anime. We both have, I would say, even though me and my sister are close, our personalities are like kind of different. She's a lot more blunt than I am, and she's a lot more stern, whereas my brother and I are a bit more like kind of quiet. We're a bit more like, how would you describe it? A bit more introverted, I would say. Okay, you just don't have enough. Okay, one more. What's my favorite anime? One Punch Man. Season 1.
We get some cards in too, I'll be a happy man.
Is it good? Never seen it. So, I love One Punch Man, Season 1. Season 2 got a lot of, like, hate, but I mean, I still think it's good. So what One Punch Man is, it's kind of a parody of, like, the superhero genre, where you have all of these heroes that have, like, amazing powers, and there's this guy, Saitama, who is the strongest man in the world. He can defeat anything with one punch, but he's having, like, because he can just defeat any enemy with one punch, he considers life very boring, because, like, he doesn't get a thrill out of it. What's the point? You know, the enemy's, like, gonna die. So it kind of, like, subverts, like, hero genres. The main character isn't really, like, special. He doesn't have a deep backstory or anything like that. He's just a guy who did strength training, and now he's the strongest man in the world, and he finds it so boring. Plus, I would watch it for the music. The music is bomb as hell. Ooh. Northern opponent. I don't have any spies. I don't have any spies. Wow. I'll do this. Yep. I hate it when I don't have any spice. It sucks. Okay, I have to do this. Oh, it's a risk, it's a risk. I still won? Damn. This guy's dumb. Don't use all your cards in the second round. And she wins by a mile.
What do you see?
So did you guys watch the Super Bowl last night? I got a Grave Hag. Well, I don't really play Monster Deck, but that's cool. Well, I'm American and Super Bowl isn't my thing either. I guess I don't know, I have fond memories of Super Bowl and, like just eating, but then when it comes to like watching the commercials and the halftime, I guess I was never really, I was never in that sort of thing. Yeah, I like Super Bowl for the food, but when it comes to watching commercials, I don't like watching commercials whether it's normal or Super Bowl. So
Help, save me.
save me.
How are you keeping, Bobby?
Okay, so what the Super Bowl is that you have the top football teams come together one day in February, and it's who gets like the Super Bowl championship, who's like the best football team this year, pretty much. And so what happens is that like people who really like, it's basically a big party. So you invite friends over to watch the Super Bowl, and that's when a lot of like commercials come out with typically like a lot of celebrities that you know, and the commercials are typically very new and very funny. And then there's a halftime show where people like Katy Perry, Beyonce, Maroon 5, or like Lady Gaga, people like that. They usually sing and have a big performance. And you know, it's just a time to like be with family, and it's usually just a big potluck. So I like that aspect of it, but I'm just not a huge... Usually, well, I mean, usually you make it, but I suppose ordering it would be expensive, I feel like.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She want to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? Tweren't possible. Ah, but Dandelion's what matters now. So, how'd you do?
I know who that
Learn
is.
much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberits, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberits, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Poetry and wine.
This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Oh my god. So for anyone who hasn't seen The Witcher before, this is like one of the best parts. It's just listening to Priscilla.
Double shows.
The whole day wasted.
The Eternal Fire will light our way.
Up train.
And? He fix it for you? No. Said I'll come to the wrong place. But he said don't. Jonas swore it was the Tories.
we're back. Sorry about that. Train was going by. Okay, let's see. Oh, wrong one. Deadly Delights? Oh yeah, this is the succubus. Oh, I do think we're able to do Jenny of the Woods now. I know, I love Witcher. It literally changed, like... This may sound dumb, but it really did change, like, my whole life. Like, I first played it, and my first playthrough was like, wow, this game's, like, really cool. But then, like, I played it again during a time when I was, like... I wasn't doing so well, and my life was very, very stressful, and I couldn't really find, like, too much, like, happiness in things. But then, like, I would play The Witcher, and then it would bring me happiness, and the world was, like, so vast, and it had so much to explore. So I grew, like, an emotional, like, bond to it, you know? And I think watching Ciri helped me a lot too, because that character has been through so much shit in her life, but she still like she still fights on. So I thought that was just really cool. Yeah, it was just, yeah, it was just a rough part. It went on for like 6 months, and during those 6 months, I would just be playing like either this Witcher or The Witcher 2. So I kind of feel like that's why I'm more biased towards it, because I have like more of an emotional connection than, let's say, someone who like simply played the game, you know?
So the notice about Jenny of the Woods, you posted it, right?
I hated this quest my first time around.
Just me. You do it? You's a witcher, is you not? Straight off, a picture in me granny's book. Monstrum, or a portrayal of witchers. Remember like it were the day. We be afeard of her. But Jenny of the Woods, what's she to you?
I'm on it. Know if anyone's seen Jenny of the Woods?
I am gonna haggle more.
Old Willem must have.
Should haggle more.
But he won't tell you naught. He were weak of heart. We found him in the fields this morning. Other folk are afeard to go out nights. But you might try Agneta, lives at the end of the village. Word is she saw the wraith.
And nothing happened to her? She wasn't hurt?
Agneta? Outlived 3 husbands, that one. Jenny of the Woods won't do naught to that wench.
Oh god. What? Hacking?
Wraith that haunts the village. Heard you can tell me about it.
Oh, I saw her. Saw Jenny of the Woods with mine own eyes. Like I sees you now, Witcher.
What did she look like? In detail, please try.
Truth be told, I didn't see her too clearly. It
That's
was growing
perfect.
empty, and this pale shape loomed afore me, mist-like. I comes closer, and the cloud thickened, and something like a visage came out of the mist.
What did you do?
What do you think, me love? That I'd wait to see the wraith in full glory? Ran to the village to tell folk what I'd seen.
I see. So she appeared to you just after twilight? Important clue, thanks. You take care now.
So, I always love that, like, sometimes when you ask the town people what they've seen, they're like, oh, I don't know. Okay, so what else can you tell me about it? It was scary. Cool. I didn't know this. It's up there. Oh. Something's right here.
Piece of fabric. Possibly from a dress. Got snagged on the undergrowth. Stride indicates she was running. Probably why she tore her dress.
How'd she tore her?
Chase her.
But her footprints are over here, so how'd she get snagged over there? Some of these things just don't add up.
Couldn't outrun her pursuer. He stabbed her or slit her throat. Strange. Left the knife behind. Dried blood on it. Could come in handy. Dragged the body through here. Clear trail. Lugged the body all the way to the woods. Buried it here. Shallow grave. Murderer must have been pressed for time. Something's sticking out. A letter?
Well, I don't want to go over there. There's wolves over there. Does she have weird senses? I feel like those would be nice, but I kind of feel like having better hearing and better eyesight, I kind of think that would make me overwhelmed. Like, if you can hear every crack and every step someone's taking, I kind of feel like it would just bother me. So what's 40 stamina? Okay, well, perfect. Yeah, just cause like I'm already sensitive to audio. So the fact that you can just hear more little noises, that would just drive me crazy. Even though I told him I don't want to know him, I know you're afraid of Bokai? I know you're not afraid of Bokai, but I am. He says he loves me, but it's not the kind of love I have with you. It's a fierce, frightening kind. Bokai won't leave us alone, ever. We have to run. Leave your reply in the usual spot. You're Zula.
A scorned lover killed the woman, seems to me. A night wraith. Alderman probably knew the girl. I gotta ask him.
Also the smell of, like, dried blood that's been in the... It's been in the sun for, like, days, weeks.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
What do ye want?
Zula and Bokai. Did you know them? They must have lived in this village.
Good God, he knows. 'Tis witchery. They disappeared, both of them, into thin air. We've not seen them a week now.
Dreams hydrate?
I found the girl's grave.
I don't have a drink.
Letter. It's clear she rejected Bokai because she loved another.
Get a drink.
Children on town. Aye. We thought they'd fled north to seek happiness there.
BRB.
Bokai departed round the same time. So that's to mean our Zula's the wraith. Can't be. Such a good lass. And so pretty.
Any idea where they used to meet?
Well, can't say for sure. But the young'uns, they go to the clearing, mostly west of the village, past the fields. Zula. Good gods.
No way I can hope to lift this curse. Gotta drive the wraith away. Stand a chance if I can bind
We're
it to
back
one
with the
spot for a while.
Brisk. I took a break from Brisk for a little bit because it was making me feel a little sick. But I can drink it again.
If it weren't for our fair helpers ruling the wilds, we'd have starved long past.
Well, let's get Jenny. That guy regime stretch. Huh? Huh? Stretch. Stretch. So, just wondering, you guys hear this on camera? You guys hear my knuckles popping on camera? No, on the microphone.
If only you know we're forever getting tossed at the tavern.
Why?
Tisn't easy, not at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I just can like continuously pop my knuckles. No cursing? I haven't been cursing, okay? But I will... I guess I won't for 10 minutes.
If it weren't for our fair helpers ruling the wilds, we'd have starved long past.
Oh! Oh, I should probably...
Join me to pray come evening.
Oh! Dumb oaf.
Master Witcher, there's an elven burial ground in the caverns near about mid-copse.
So, the no cursing thing is really more for Will than it is for me. Because I do get frustrated. But I don't think I curse that much. Oh god, there's one. I don't mind wolves, I just don't want to fight them. I know. But I do think it's a lot better than playing Dark Souls 3 when it comes to frustration levels. Yeah, but I think he does actually like Shadow of the Colossus. Hey, Will. Will. You like Shadow? It's not bad, he says.
The night wraith won't appear in daylight.
I know, but here's Jenny! Hang on, hang on, hang on. Hang on, just a second. I know, right? She's goals, she is bae. Enhanced Spectre Oil. Hell yeah. Oh, I should probably repair that. Maybe I should ask her if she's like an insta-baddie. How come it won't focus? Okay, we did it. How do you even, like... Oh, and there's a bandit camp over there. Ah, huzzah! Probably put this away so I don't scare the townsfolk. That fight... That fight, like, frustrated me so much when I first played this. Because I wasn't really used to a wraith that looked like that. And, like, it kicked my ass, like, 5 times.
Jenny of the Woods is gone. Got rid of her.
She'll not be back.
No. I know how to dispatch night wraiths for good.
Aye, of course. Your reward, as agreed. Many thanks to ye, Master Witcher.
Yee yee.
Farewell.
Yeet.
Our elders ruling the wilds, we'd have starved long past.
I think I just wasn't used to, like...
To the trade. Keeps the hunger at bay.
Ooh. I just don't think I was used to how to switch but like between the signs. I kind of found that overwhelming.